Hello. That started off a little bit abruptly. How is everybody doing? And welcome to Monday Night Raw. How are you all? Hope everybody's well. Can see Wes in the chat, and of course the Dilly Gaff himself, James Chadwick. How are you? Hello, Dylan. How are you doing, mate? Yeah. Obviously, there's not really a great abundance of matches made for tonight so far, which is a bit poor, to be quite honest with you. I think there's only been one match announced, and that is Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest. Dominic Priest? It's a new wrestler. I nearly said that in the video, actually, in the shot that I put out. It's like, had to do it again. Dominic on the brain. Obviously, Bad Bunny is going to be on the show tonight. Obviously, it's getting closer, only 2 weeks away from Backlash. And then there's this promise of a big, huge announcement. God knows what that's going to be. So, yeah. Maybe it's just Logan Paul's contract. Maybe so. But, yeah. I hope everybody's well. It was good to see Nick back live streaming earlier as well. So, if you've got any news, let's actually look at CM Punk. CM Punk. Oh, you can imagine that CM Punk walks out after everything what we've heard about WWE. It's certainly not going to be Jay White, is it? That's for sure. God, but it's the return of Bray Wyatt. I'm telling you now, it's the return of Bray Wyatt. Get ready for it. Let's actually have a look. Let's see what the WWE thing is saying. When my phone my phone has been terrible today with internet problems all over the place. It's not refreshing stuff. There we go. Twitter is on meltdown. Yeah, Twitter would be on meltdown if CM Punk showed up. My internet's on meltdown. So we've got alright. Kyrie Zane. It's just saying exclusive Elias thinks what thingy. It's just Rey Mysterio, Damian Priest so far. So literally, it looks like Raw's getting rewritten as we speak. So that's cool. There's hardly any matches announced. So there you go. quite gonna be quite chaotic tonight then. In it, to be quite honest with the rewriting it like that. Looks like a Vince McMahon job here. Get ready for the local medical facility. I'm just watching SmackDown from Friday, as we always do. I always watch the highlights from the previous show. But yeah, it's going to be quite the unpredictable episode. I've put Triple H down at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if we start with Triple H or not, but maybe they decided to start the draft early. I actually want to talk to you about the Wrestling Fantasy League this month. Yeah, what? I've got to hold my hands up a little bit here. I have been working out. You have been getting points, but I've lost a lot of information. If people have give me third wrestlers or whatever replacements to wrestlers that are champions, I've completely mislaid it all. I can't find it. Don't know what streams you've put it on. So right, that's why we're doing spring breaking tomorrow. So yeah, that's part of the predictions game, by the way. You do predictions for that, and it'll go towards the points for the Wrestling Fantasy League. But what we're going to do when the draft comes and we get everybody in their new shows, we're going to do a restart. So that I want 3 wrestlers, like before. One from Raw, one from SmackDown, one from NXT. One's got to be a female. I would just start again. But we had difference. You're not swapping wrestlers out unless they're injured, or you just contact me to do it, and you can do it anytime. It's just so that I can keep some kind of control to it. And if your wrestler does win a title, you just have the person that loses that said title. So yeah, it just clears it up a little bit easier because a lot of people have only got like one wrestler, or two wrestlers. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's been a bit poor to be quite honest with you. But I hope everybody's well. All right, stop. Everybody okay in the chat because you're not moving. You're not talking to me. Melissa, Triple H announcement is that he is stepping aside and Vince is taking creative control. Hello, Melissa. Yeah, it's the worst news ever. But it wouldn't surprise me, actually. That would not surprise me. Because we thought that last time, and then he just announced the draft. Could be King and Queen of the Ring. Maybe that they're going to announce what they're doing with that going forward. Don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I do expect the show to start with Triple H, though. Just for the fact that there's little or no other announcements. We've got one match announced so far, and that's Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest. We've got a match, what's at Backlash, between Seth freaking Rollins and Omos. And to be quite honest with you, we've no idea why this match is even happening. What's the stipulation? Why are these two fighting? It's like so badly booked. I can't find the words for it, to be quite honest with you. I unfortunately there's no watch along on this channel for that one or the next one, to be fair, just because of they land on the weekends that I'm working. So yeah, it kind of sucks really, but I just feel like the booking for Backlash has been pretty poor, to be quite honest with you, when you look at it. Cody versus Brock would be interesting, I suppose. But yeah, Seth Rollins versus Almost. It seems like the Vince really wants to push this Almost guy on us. Yeah, let's get him in another match. And then we'll get him in another match. He'll be champion by end of year. Get ready for that. So yeah, there's just not much. I think the dominating thing leading into tonight's Raw is just the announcement. Vince booking Almost. Yeah. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LSC. Yeah, definitely Vince booking. It's got to be. There's no way anybody with the right mind is thinking, God, that Almost is fucking awesome. Let's have him in a technical wrestling match with Seth Rollins. What the fuck, man? Oh, Cody Brock actually makes sense. Yeah, I do. I like that match. I do like that match, actually. And it's a test. See if Cody can get back to the top of the tree. Felt like when you're in the Royal Rumble, you're not exactly in your spot. Now it's kind of like making him earn his spot. You're like, right, you're going up against Brock. But there might be an even bigger challenge next time. Be Omos. Omos at Saudi Arabia. That'll be the next. Almost for Money in the Bank. You know what? That would not surprise me. Almost champion by the end of the year. I'm calling it. If Vince is back, then that's what's going to happen. Because he's a douche. Build him as a legit challenge for Roman come SummerSlam. Yeah, that's totally true. Listen, that's the game plan. I think that's when the title changes happen, to be honest. Almost didn't deserve anything, but he's been losing a lot. He's just not a good worker. That's why he's not legit for me. I see no physical threat from him. I share my birthday with Almost. The Nigerian giant. Jesus Christ. I mean, I look, right, as a wrestler, we get this. Andre the Giant wasn't the greatest of wrestlers, but he put in the work. He did the shows. He did what you needed to do at that particular time. But it's like we've got Giants since then. It's like Giant Gonzalez was shite. Almost is shite. You know what? We've had these big guys and just never live up. Big Show never really lived up, if I'm being honest. I always felt like the joke, the butt of the joke, half of the time, losing to Mayweather and this, that, and other. Shaquem23, hello, shout to you. And Alex Wright. Alex Wright. Oh, Alex Wright. Is that the German dancer guy from WCW? Yeah. Fandango before he got tangoed. Yeah. He's not even Nigerian. I know. But they have to give him a name somewhere, don't they? It's like when they made Apollo Crews fucking Nigerian. Oh, I'm just following my brother's, my family tradition. Man, I hate it when they shoehorn shit into wrestling like that. It's just ridiculous. And it's like he's back on NXT now with a perfectly normal American accent. It's like, well, why did you have him pretend to be Nigerian? And then you've got almost what's not even Nigerian. Ah, man, it's car crash time, innit? It's wrestling. Certainly is. But like I said, we've got a 3-hour show tonight with one match. Bad Bunny segment and a Triple H announcement. Yeah, tonight's you know what they could do? They could start King of the Ring tonight where you just get a boatload of flipping prelim matches. I mean, I'm already scared for tonight's show. I've got to admit it. I thought there would have been a lot more announcements leading into tonight's show. We've got 3 matches announced for SmackDown last week, and we've only got 1 this week. What the fuck? Then we're not even guaranteed to get that because it could get rechanged again. If Vince doesn't like it, he'll come in and go, right, not doing that one. So yeah, that could all change again, couldn't it? Chelsea fan, hello, dude. How are you doing? I'm pretending your name, where you're playing. How you doing, my friend? 14-1 almost. LA Knight is 5-5. Montez Ford 4-1. Cody is 5-1. Wow, that's interesting. I bet I would have odds on almost as well. Any normal person pretending to be Nigerian would be called a racist. Yeah, it's because he's black. It's all right. It's fine. If I said I was Nigerian, now you'd all be like, "What, you racist bastard." Okay, I'm late again, but I had another errand to do. Be home in a minute. Okay, right, no problem. Life is life. The show hasn't even started yet, so we're all good. It's all good. It's just surprising that we're going into this Monday Night Raw, just thinking, hang on, what's the matches? But saying that, it's normal, innit? We were like this when we Raw after Mania. It was pretty much like this as well, where there were nothing to talk about. Just, you know what WWE just needs to do now is just give us a date when Bray's back. Just give us a date when Alexa's back. Just let's get excited about something, because I know there's a lot of the fan base is just more interested in what's happening with them too. I've already seen 1,000 Twitter posts today going, "Oh, it's Bray, it's Bray, it's Bray." That were even before the Triple H announcement thing was broadcast. It could even not even be wrestling related. It could be just Triple H going, me and Stephanie are having another baby. Imagine that. That's just weird. I don't know. I don't even know what to make of it. We've got the draft starting on Friday, and that leading to next week's Monday Night Raw as well. But what could that mean for tonight's show? they ain't got nothing for Bray yet. It's interesting they haven't got nothing for Bray when they're already on the Uncle Audi stuff. How do they just drop that? That's amazing. How are you just dropping the Uncle Audi stuff or the Uncle Harper stuff? Obviously, they had a clear plan before he got Hill, and now all of a sudden they've got no plan for him. That's ridiculous. I don't get it. That makes no sense because clearly they had a plan for him leading. Well, I think it all went flipping shit up with the lights out thing, didn't it? Let's be honest. And he had to do that stupid match. I think that's where it all went tits up for Bray. He's now got to come back with a complete new angle story. I don't know. I don't really understand it. Thought he had his own plan. Thought he had his own plan. Okay, so now they're fixing him to their plan. Okay, I get you. People think CM Punk is coming out on Raw tonight. How does that people not know he has a contract with AEW? The rumours have been about him going back to AEW for the last week or two. So I can't understand why people all of a sudden are saying, oh, CM Punk is CM Punk. Before a pay-per-view, 2 weeks before a major pay-per-view, when you bring out CM Punk. It's not happening, dude. He's staying at AEW. He's not joining WWE. I think you'd have to be a complete moron to even think that is what tonight's announcement's going to be. It's not going to be nothing to do with a wrestler at all. It'll be very interesting to see what goes down. LA Dark Knight dramatic music plays. Smoke fills the room. LA Dark Knight appears. Not saying I'm Batman, but simply what? Yeah, that smoke is not generated from a smoke machine, though. Dark Knight, you just had one too many curries. And it smells unbelievably badly. Welcome, Elliot. Anyway, LA Dark Knight, how you doing, dude? Great entrance, as always. Like I say, it's just I hate it when it's like this. I don't know how days fills in an hour of when there's nothing really much, and you're just speculating on what somebody's could or could not say. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what? There's not really much to really hang your hat on. With Raw tonight, it's like, oh, Bad Bunny's on. Yeah, but Bad Bunny's just going to be in a promo and he'll get beaten up by Judgment Day, which will lead to the LWO coming out and they just have a battle. Yay! That's about it. Probably CM Punk will be at AW when it goes back to Chicago. That's definitely going to happen, bonkers. That is definitely happening. 100%. They're talking about a brand split at AEW, and the plans are to have CM Punk go up against Chris Jericho. So, yeah, it's not going to WWE. Anna Dawes! Hello. How are you doing? Hope you've got a house left after yesterday's... wow. 21 minutes. 21 minutes. How are you doing anyway? I hope you're feeling a lot better. LA Dark Knight said, I'm tired. I need to see if I can fix work around me so I never work a Tuesday morning or Saturday morning. Yeah, I try and do that so I can do these streams as often as possible. But it's like I've already can't do NXT tomorrow, which I'm gutted about. But it is what it is. It's like with the pay-per-views as well. With them putting them on a Saturday now, it makes it fucking hard for me to be able to watch it. Sorry about yesterday's game. Any matches tonight? Just the one. Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest. That's the only one that's been announced. So, fuck knows what's going to happen on this show tonight. It's very weird. Maybe Roman will be here. Have a low match in the Night of Champions. Maybe an announcement. All right, okay. People are saying it's going to be Nakamura, aren't they? A lot of people are predicting that it's Shinsuke Nakamura what's going to go up against Roman Reigns. Be very interesting. Annette Morris, CM Punk was backstage at Raw. Was he? How has this been confirmed? Have we got photographic evidence? Could I go on Twitter now and see an actual photograph of CM Punk being backstage at Raw? That's a question. I'd only believe it if I saw that, to be quite honest with you. Could, if it's true, then wow, blown away, internet dies. But I don't know, skeptic. Spurs got fisted quicker than a child at a Catholic school. Jesus Christ. Dave, I was at work yesterday, didn't watch the game. Luckily, also good news, Mike came out from hospital. Oh, well, that is excellent news. Well, that overshadowed everything to do with Spurs. So that is awesome news, Anna. That's really cool. That was probably too much. Unscripted. You should save that for your channel, though, James. I mean, that's like. That's very good, though. Very good. Fisted like a Catholic school. Good. Oh, jeez. And that's awesome. Yeah, imagine having 10 hours of driving time for that. Davey Paul, hello. Shout out to you, my friend. So, yeah, obviously, it's just like weird, isn't it? It's like. At least with SmackDown, like last week, we had 3 matches to at least look forward to. Though I think there was like a further 2 matches announced even before the show kicked off. But you're going in to like 15 minutes before Raw. We've got 1 match announced. We've got an announcement. Surely to God, you've got a 3-hour show to fill. Yeah, Bad Bunny's on. Oh, okay, that's like 10 minutes. Rey Mysterio, Dominic, Damian Priest. That could last 2 hours. Dames did just bad news. Just as bad as us, lol. I don't want to get cancelled. Funny thing is now, if I get mad at football, now Mike can't run away. His bed is in the dining room end of the lounge. Oh, jeez. Has he put a bar on watching Spurs? Yeah, that's what he needs to do. It's like, no, you cancelled. You can't watch Spurs, Anna. That's it. You're done. Oh, it was terrible though. I bet you're glad you didn't watch it live, because if you had done, you'd have flipped out massively after the first even 8 minutes. Why is everyone getting so excited by a bloody announcement? I don't get it. Because right, LA Dynamite. I think the reasons why people are hyping this announcement thing up is because there's fuck all else to fucking hype up. We've got 1 match announced. Got Bad Bunny announced. That's it. That is your hype train. This is where I do feel that WWE sadly let themselves down. Is that where's the matches? Is Vince at the helm again, and he's like rewriting the script as we speak? If so, fuck me, man. It's going to be a car crash again. Bad Bunny will probably run down to help Ray with Judgment Day get involved. Yeah. That's gonna. The Bad Bunny thing is going to go in to the match between Ray and Damian Priest. That's 100% sure. The company is being sold. Doesn't get much bigger than that. But we know that news already, don't we? We know about Endeavour. What more could they tell us about Endeavour? What we don't already know. We know the company's being sold. WWE can't announce shit in advance because it will just get changed anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. With Vince McMahon at the helm, I had people telling me updates at work. I know it was going to lose, but never thought it would be like 5 goals in 21 minutes. Crazy stuff. It is crazy stuff. Watching that, I think one of the problems is that you played a kid in defence where that Papa Shah, I think he's called, looked very out of his depth. To be quite honest with you, don't know why you put somebody with so lack of experience in that defence, especially against a team like Newcastle. This seemed a little bit mad. Uh, you're already 3-0 down when he took him off. That is what I mean, Dave. You have heard the most dramatic news you can imagine with the sale. What's left? All right, okay, right, I get you now. He's stepping down. Vince is taking control. I don't know. It's when you talk about wrestling related stuff, then something about Saudi Arabia or Puerto Rico could be announced. You never know, do you? Nothing will change at Spurs until Levy fucks off. Totally true. Totally believe that. Would you take Joe Linton as a midfield at Liverpool? No, not really. I don't. I have not seen much of him to get excited about. If I'm being quite honest with you, not been that fantastic. Oh, sorry. It hasn't been that fantastic for Newcastle since signing. To be fair, he's been hit and miss. Callum Wilson I'd probably have taken, but no, I don't really see much for Joe Linton, to be honest. James agreed, but I am going to sell anytime. They're not going to sell anytime soon. And if they did, the problem we will have trying to wrestle that stadium off him. I will say it's AEW versus W Forbidden Bar at Wembley. Oh my god. OMG. Roman versus who's the champion? MGF. Electric. My Tottenham friend turned the game off after Newcastle went 5-0 up. Did you see all the people leaving the stadium just before half time? Yeah, Newcastle fan were outside the stadium and filmed all the Tottenham supporters leaving the stadium. Really bad. Well, game were gone though, wasn't it? In the first 21 minutes. I really like Joe Linton since he went into midfield. All right, if you think he's good in midfield, then fair enough. But I'm not really sold on Joe Linton, if I'm being honest. Liverpool going after Gravenberch in the summer window. It's good. Hopefully, Mount will happen as well. I think Mount's more of a shoe in, but it's not a big signing that I'm not overly fussed about that one, if I'm being honest. Gravenberch, I don't really know that much about him, to be fair. So, yeah, again, another player I'm not really excited for. But would be a good little addition to that. The most dramatic news we could get. Sean Rossap can confirm Corey Jade and Joe Gacy are at tonight's WWE tapings. Tapings? What would the tape? Interesting. NXT takeover. They've got a show tomorrow night, haven't they? Chelsea is no better Same old Chelsea sacking managers. Irish Rebel, hello, shout out to you. People just saying, oh, to Irish. Can't, I don't understand leaving the stadium. If a team can score 5 goals against my team in the first 30 minutes, then my head could score like 6 in the last 60 minutes. I think it was just the manner of the conceding of the goals, to be quite honest with Tottenham. They missed a Harry Kane goal in the second half, didn't they? Think of it that way. That could have been like a signal for them to come back into it. Oh, they tape main event before and after Raw. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they do, don't they? So that's probably the reason why they're there for that. We've brought out that Poch is the new Chelsea manager. It's not confirmed. They are looking. I can tell you that they are definitely looking at Pochettino, but it's not confirmed. There's no official statement yet from Chelsea Football Club, and there wouldn't anyway until the summer. There's no way they would announce that too early because they've got Lampard in until the end of the season, haven't they? Never give up. Says like that night. Yeah, the slogan from a couple of years ago. Liverpool slogan, never give up. Yeah, it's just weird. Like I say, I don't know. I'm gonna keep checking Twitter and seeing if there's anything announced, but it's weird that we're going into another Monday Night Raw with not much being announced. It's just very strange to me, really. Chelsea fans says, "Oh God, I forgot Chelsea playing on Wednesday. We'll get beat anyway." It's just I don't know what's going off with Chelsea. You spent all that money and it just doesn't seem to be happening. I've never known a football team where I'd struggle to name all the club's players. Can we name the full Chelsea squad? Chelsea squad. Reece James, Mason Mount, uh, Ben Sherwell, Pepper, Asta Pepper de Briaga, or whatever his name is. You've got Fafar. I'd have to sit here and think about it, but I probably could name him. Lots of Twitter posts about CM Punk, which I don't know. That's just been madness. Da, 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 da. I think we are moments away from Monday Night Raw, to be honest. We are literally 2 minutes away. 2 minutes. Oh, Pulisic, Mudrick, Pulisic, adverts. Yeah, they've got I've got a bit of glitchiness on my camera. Sterling. No, Sterling. I've got ramming Sterling, haven't they? It's very strange. Kokatic, Kane, Loftus Cheek, Enzo Fernandez. Look at how great Enzo Fernandez has been since he joined. I think he was issuing to be joining Liverpool. I think we got away with it, guys. I think we got away with it. Got some super bikes. Why is Cal W still mod on Days as they barely even shows up? Because it's an original. Cal W's one of them what's been from the very beginning of Days' channel. I mean, he's like the original of the original. It's like Jim Gore. Exactly the same. They were the originators. I think vegan strong style when that person was around was very highly on Days' radar at that particular time. Raw go up against NBA playoffs in the NFL playoffs. Does it? What tonight? Well, we are here. It is time for Raw, baby. Let's see what we've got. Do we start with that Triple H promo? Brown noser. Beggar brown noser. You thought Mercedes Monet losing at the weekend. Your thoughts? Did she lose? I don't know. I've not seen any of her results, to be honest. So she's no longer champion. I don't follow Mercedes Monet, to be honest. I don't watch New Japan or Stardom or whatever show she's on. So we're here live with straight in Dar Boys on Raw. That's a cool sign. We are in Chicago. That's why they're saying CM Punk. We're starting with Cody. We've got Cody coming out, so we can change this now. I don't know what this is going to be. Adrenaline in my soul. So we got Cody. Cody Rhodes. No longer champion. Khalid, hello, shout to you, my friend. I have to be honest, I've had original moderators, the viewers are very snobbish. Original art views to be very snobbish. Yeah, Cal W don't talk to no fucker when he's on days. I tried talking to him, didn't want to talk. Oh, he's I like that Cody talking to the special needs kids. That's cool. Somebody's got their face enlarged in the crowd. So we're starting hot. We're starting with Cody. So this could be a fire promo. It usually is. Got a big smile on his face. So, yeah. The highlight of the night is always getting blanked by Wrestling with Andy. You try and talk to him and they just don't want to know, do they? Okay, so the graphic has got sand underneath it. That's a bit weird. But Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar, and every single promotional picture's got a picture of Bad Bunny on it. Who is Cody going to beat up tonight? Oh, he's going to get beaten up by. Well, we got him. He's just in a suit at the minute, so nobody at this moment. Hot Chicago crowd though. This is cool. And a good start. I am singing along with the theme. Mike's laughing at me. Bet Mike's like, are you watching this? Can't believe I'm sat here watching this with you. You can't leave. Stuck at the end. And the bet is like, oh. Is he saying he could end up on SmackDown or he could just stay here on Raw? Is that Cody chap related to Dusty Rhodes? Dave on CM Punk was at Raw backstage but got told to have to leave by Vince. Is that true? Is that true? Who's got the evidence of this? Who's got photographic evidence of this? Because yeah, I know it's in Chicago, and that's the only link to CM Punk. So I don't know. I don't know. Until I see photographic evidence, I don't believe a thing. Oh, because he got told to leave, did he? Let's see what the proper reports say tomorrow about it. Brian Lesnar is a Brian Lesnar is a trader. A trader? Brian Lesnar? Brock Lesnar, you mean? Oh, okay. So is Cody's stripping off. Hello, ladies. The people in the crowd are loving it. He's throwing his tie into the crowd. He's like proper da 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 ba ba da 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 da. Strip for me, babe. Strip for you. Greg John, hello, shout to you. So it's stripped off. He's showing his scar off. Days just did the same thing. I'm seriously not watching Days at all. Look, it's not on. But yeah, you've got that feeling. Du, 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 du. But I thought Brock was meant to be here tonight. Okay, more WWE Pro needs stripping. Come on, Triple H, make it a thing. Yeah, as long as it's the females as well, Anna. So we can do this with the females as well. Du, 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 du. Bailey doing it. Du, 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 du. Who was the last person CM Punk fought in WWE? Is that a question? I don't even remember, to be quite honest with you. Leave that to the chat because I can't think. I can't even remember last time I saw CM Punk on WWE TV, to be pretty honest with you. Oh, he's talking about the incident with the throne. Dave, I was singing Lola today. Were you? Okay. I haven't seen her for a while, actually, Lola. I need, what? You need $1. 2014 Royal Rumble match, was it? Oh, there you go, James. It's like the fountain of information. Shoot, did I miss an announcement? Add to qualify. Nah, there's been no announcement. We just got Cody. We've got Finn Balor coming out. So we're probably getting Finn Balor versus Cody. I'm down for that. Bullet Club. Bullet Club. Nope, you guys had all that before. Now it's the females' turn. Yell up the men. Get them off. Equal opportunities. You do that anyway, Anna. You're a little beast. I'm only kidding. So Finn has come out. So Bullet Club reunion. Have to go to bed. Enjoy Raw, Dave. Bye. Oh, Chelsea fan, shout out to you, dude, for stopping by. Much appreciated. Enjoy your sleep. Rally's here. Hello, Rally. What is the CM Punk doing? Chatting to Triple H. Talent backstage for not even saying PW Insider. Wow, begging for a job. WWE, please, Triple H. I don't know. Is there photographic evidence of this? Is it a thing? Is it true? Can somebody DM me a photograph? Because until I actually see this, I'm not sure. The announcement WWE, AW, Wembley Forbidden Door, confirmed absolutely no sources. Oh yeah, Jericho, not on CM Punk fan either. Haha, Finn's shirt, Finn. 14 staples, haha. AJ Styles comes back now with the Good Brothers. Ha. Slapped a like on the stream, mate. Good. Everybody should do that. Like the stream. Definitely do that before you leave, please, people. So Cody's offered his hand out to Finn. Yeah, it's true. Someone filming a video, chatting to Tamina. It's all over the Twitter. Is there? Okay, all right. That does not mean that CM Punk is back in WWE, by the way. It's Chicago. For God's sake, he's actually from Chicago. And there could be a million reasons why he's talking to Triple H. Anna says, I was thinking, what if AJ and the Good Brothers came down? Great minds, love. Yeah, it would be class, wouldn't it? Proper reunion. Proper one. And AJ's can't be too far away from coming back, you know. But that would be cool. Proper Bullet Club reunion. Proper Bullet Club versus the Bloodline. Would you be down for that? Fuck Judgment Day. Let's get the Bullet Club back together on Raw. Would be fucking fire, man. Let us have you back. To asking him to join Judgment Day. Yeah, he's offering a part of the Judgment Day. You sort of chance. Yes, yes, yes. Dark Knight Pug versus Ryback, Hell in a Cell 2014. Last one-on-one match, was it? I thought, you know what? I did think Ryback, to be honest. I just didn't want to say it. Irish Rebel, good, thank you. Have you seen that really gold-plated gold belt at the back? I want it. You see it? It's really like all gold. That's cool. That's a cool belt. Where'd you get that from? Either with the Judgment Day against the Judgment Day. We've heard this before. So then we've got a match for Saudi Arabia. Then Night of Champions is Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor. I think Cody should fight Seth again, and then Seth should come out dressed as Stardust. That would be cool. I have a cool belt. Yeah, I do. It all keeps my trousers up. Irish Rebel. It keeps my trousers up. It's a very cool belt. I know. I've seen your belt. Well done. So Cody Rhodes has been cleared. We actually might have this match tonight. Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes. Oh yes. Why couldn't they have announced this earlier? Oh yeah, but I've got 14 staples. Well, that's a good. That were a good start. That's a good start. So we've got a match like literally announced now. It's a guy with a hand puppet in the crowd. But CM Punk did have a 6-man tag match after that against the Shield. Look at you, James. You like working your little magic. The Bad Bunny returns. Canadian destroyers all around. Got Priest versus Rey Mysterio. And then here we go, Triple H. What will rock the foundation of WWE? Will rock the foundation. But where did that all go wrong? First ever Universal Champ to this. I am not a fan of this gimmick. I love Finn, just not the character. Oh, we've got the Usos. Okay, singing the theme again. It's got a 6-man tag. Usos. Who are they up against? Who are they up against? We can let it go and being heel at the moment. Better Finn not being used at all. Oh jeez, I hope they're not setting this up to fail this announcement. I want it to be a bit flipping, a bit of a square squid. So we got. Oh, I am just going to put that. So we got the LWO. Let's just call them that. So, you know what? Why am I doing that? Because we could just do this, couldn't we? Bloodline. There we go. So yeah, I think we're just going to go to an ad break. Well, Mercedes did not did a contract extension with New Japan. Just did a contract extension. Ooh, interesting. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know why this announcement will rock the wrestling world. Shane O'Mac is back. He didn't do his quad. He's back. He's back wrestling. Nah, it'll put the Logan Paul, I bet you. If that's the announcement, fuck off. Ever hate Bud, I respect your opinion and agree with it. Just no problem with him being heel. It's just the old Judgment Day thing. It seems a disappointment for me. I can see where people, let's say, we all want the Bullet Club. I always wanted the Bullet Club from day naught, really, of Bola coming up. As soon as that you had the Good Brothers and AJ on the same show, it kind of just put a no-brainer to me for them to replicate what had gone down in New Japan. You got Cody there as well. It does add up. And it's like, come on, let's get Finn Balor away from Judgment Day now. Bianca versus Io Raw Women's Title match at Backlash has been made on Twitter earlier. Thought we knew that. Thought that was a match we already knew what was happening. I thought that was already announced anyway, but I know the graphics out. But I always assumed that was always going to happen at Backlash anyway. So I'm a bit surprised that they're a bit late announcing that. Interesting day with Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. They've been fired pending end of Bed Bath and Beyond. Also, Aaron Rodgers being traded to the Jets. Triple H announcement calling it now, where Chicago CM Punk is coming back. With a fair point, to be honest. Ever since the Universal title due to injury, I think Vince just thought he was a Dolph. It has the Dolph curse. Injury prone. Dolph only had one concussion. Vince is back full time. That is the big announcement. Probably. I think you just got right. we have learnt this 1,000 times with how many flipping Tony Khan big announcements. So we take everything with a grain of salt. Right now, it's like, yeah, it's like going to be the bare minimum. It's not going to be exciting. It's not going to be this, that, and other. And then when it is, it's going to be like, wow, didn't see that coming. And that's where we want to be, really, as wrestling fans. We don't want it spoiled. Well, I know that the deal, two local ones in my area have been shut down recently. One of them just 2 weeks ago. Bed, Bath and Beyond. What is the Beyond? So we've got a draft graphic up. Imagine he's just about to announce something. Then the Fiend attacks. That could happen. Anything could happen. It's flipping wrestling. If it was a massive, massive announcement, they would start the show with the massive announcement. I'm sure, wouldn't they? If Triple H announces he's leaving WWE, yeah, that would be shocking. But you had James were talking to her brother, LA Austin, the other day. Cool guy. So basically, I just think it's a TK announcement. Yeah, could be. Because we've had, how many TK announcements have we had? What have been like pretty much shit. Huge announcement. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it wasn't. That could have been just put out on Twitter. So we've got the LWO, but it is that's what they're calling them now. It's LWO. It's not Legado del Fantasma anymore. It's the LWO, and they're up against the Bloodline. Oh snap, Anadors! How is your husband, love? In the living room, watching Raw. Watching Anna sing to the songs. So we've got Jay's in the ring. He's whacking wild. Has come out of hospital today, back home, and resting surgery went well. He's feeling sore but better, thanks. If TK's announcement that he signs Kota and we get an elite BCC and 10-man match at Wembley, that would be good. Yes, TK's not doing an announcement, is he? Personally, I loved the throne breaker spot. Lol. It was pretty cool. It did it at the time because why wouldn't you do it? The announcement is that Vince is paying wrestlers to box office shares until there's full scale of the company. Irish Rebel says Dave, me, and Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt attack. That would be interesting. Complete recovery in the works. Dave, watching the draft on Friday. We will be live for the draft on Friday. Can't do the Monday though, but we are live for the first half of the draft on SmackDown. This at the end of this week. Suicide dive into Sokoa. So LWO standing tall as we go into another ad break. It's a nice little start. Pretty high flying. I know I'm 40, but I'd love to do a little wrestling training for fun. Hate never trying something and always wondering. Like I said, I do have a training school here in Castleford, my hometown. I could go. I've got contacts what could get me to go, but it's not something I want to do. I'm not. I couldn't drop off a top rope. I don't think I could do anything technical other than run and hit somebody. That'd be about as much as you'd get out of me. Local rumble and get thrown out after these seconds. Ever, yeah, mate. As long as he rests, then he'll start his physio and rehab. 99% of these so-called earth-shattering announcements are doomed for failure. Yep, it's not going to be huge. Out Triple H puts Bray on Raw. Khalid, for a few seconds I thought you were talking about the NFL draft. I can imagine putting Bray on the NFL draft. They were like, yeah, I'll pick him. You'd have like, oh, I don't know, one of the stars going to Raw. What, an NFL footballer going to Raw, and then you'd have like the reverse. It's the true forbidden door. American football and wrestling forbidden door. Oh, God. Well, alright, until I started streaming, and now I'm yawning me flipping head off. Get the tired eyes, eh? And it does add a beautiful singing voice. I forgot how annoying watching wrestling was with Mike is. Constant questions. Who's this? Isn't he? Isn't he the demon? Where's the demon? Who's that lot with the if Ray? Is Ray their manager? Lol. Crazy. LWO, what they in WCW? What's going on? Daisy's turning more yank every day. Is he? Dave, emergency alarm was annoying on Sunday. Yeah, it only lasted 10 seconds. It wasn't that bad. Just clicked it off. It didn't really bother me. I remembered I don't like heights. I looked for a local money in Lloyd's TSB Bank match. I'd get vertigo. I meant to say Anna Dawes has a beautiful singing voice. What's up now, James? Often wondered if I had the cash, if I would move across the pond. I think you did. Yeah, I think my American friends would literally love to be over here. I'd love to go into work. I'd love to live in America, but not with guns and shit. Obviously, not to these states. What have got these gun fucking shootings and shit. But I don't know if I could live in America. I'd love to visit America. Definitely go around all the states and stuff and have a look. See where the magic happens with movies and stuff, because a lot of America is used in movies. There's not so much of that here in the UK, to be fair, because we've got Elstree Studios and that's all down in London. Just not much filming goes off up here, movie wise, especially where I'm from. James, YouTuber would, as a YouTuber who would make money, I also always wonder. It keeps bumming over Florida, and I keep saying soccer. He's bumming over Florida. Bumming over Florida. What do you mean bumming over Florida? Just keeps mentioning Florida, Florida, Florida. Because he's been. He went, didn't he? Not so long back. Soccer. It's because a lot of his audience is American now, isn't it? So that's the reason why he does it. I prefer to live in Canada, visit USA, but it's on a good time schedule for WWE and UFC. Chadwick, yeah, it's he is Ahmad with who's saying soccer. Days is apparently saying soccer. Close near fall. Santos Escobar's coming in. He's throwing Jay out of the ring. This has gone into chaos pretty quickly. I don't even think this has never been chaos. Santos into the ring apron. Whacking Wild. Gets caught by Sikoa though into the hardest part of the ring. Nice kick to the head. The Toro. Florida is the last place I'd move to in the USA. Don't need crocodiles whilst I am playing crazy golf. You referencing Happy Gilmore there, my friend? We have to stay up late every night, so at least we don't have to pay extortionate prices for WWE, WA, UFC. Yeah, I totally agree with that. If it keeps saying soccer, he needs his British passport revoking. So the Usos, the bloodline as one. So Solo Sikoa, Jay and Jimmy Uso have beaten the LWO. So caught in the air with a Samoan spike. That was the difference maker. Plus Florida was Flow Rider was a crap artist. Ha 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 ha. So we've got Jimmy and Jay. They've got the microphones. We're going to get an impromptu promo now from these two. Yeah, we have Friday, which is the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the undisputed tag team championships. Mike's just asked if Solo is Rikishi's son. I explained the Usos are the kids as well. His mind has been blown. There's Kathy Kelly backstage. She's waiting. And we've got an extreme close up of her face then. I think we've gone to her a little bit too soon. We're talking, taking mind diamond graphic led to right football soccer. Now we're backstage with Kathy. Oh, we've got Bianca's on. Wonder Woman. Paul, do I actually need to put on Raw and watch it? Or just listen to the chat? Just listen to the chat at the minute. Got Bianca Belair's on now. Whoops, botch. Yeah, graphic botch. Backstage botch. Here's Bailey. Oh, look at Bailey. Dave, question: do you think the Bloodline will get drafted to Raw, and also do you think Damage Control will get transferred? I think they'll probably take Bailey away from Damage Control. To be quite honest with you. Okay, heels just cut off Bailey. Bailey's face looked a picture then. And So Hio Sky wants to face Bianca tonight. So we've got a 3-woman tag match. Hio was not too happy about that, to be quite honest with you. She's just wanted Bianca to herself, but Bayley stepped in. It's going to be a 6-woman tag. So Bad Bunny returns tonight is the graphic. So we're going to get Damage Control versus the team of Bianca. Mike's thought that was Stephanie. What, Kathy Kelly? Got to go to sleep. Sadly, enjoy Raw, Dave, and all. Hopefully, wake up with Triple H announcing Liverpool assigning Bellingham. Night, dark night. Shout out to you, my friend. Enjoy your sleep, and hopefully, work tomorrow goes swiftly for you. Night, dude. Sterling K Judo. K Jodo, whatever his pronunciation of that name is. Io is getting Asuka Posh. I think that has to be established. Io is the younger of the two. Yes. And Triple H obviously does see a lot with Io as well, from NXT days as well. So I think Asuka might go to SmackDown, That could be interesting. Okay, Mike is a banned from wrestling shows. He's just asked if Bad Bunny is an NXT call up. Oh my god. Well, I've got to admit, Mike is making this stream a hell of a lot exciting. I absolutely love that. Keep Mike around, it's cool. I've given up with him now. you should just say, Anna, yeah, definitely is the call up. Yeah, big time. Is he an NXT call up? Why is he returning? It's cool. We like Mike. We keep Mike around. I literally cannot cope, lol. AO wanted a one-on-one, and then Bayley said us three. Yeah, yeah. You can see that they are building to their split, aren't they? It's Bayley's wanting to be the three, but it looks like Dakota Kai and Io Sky want to do their own thing. It's inevitable. They're working into the story. I probably, to be quite honest with you, I expect Bayley to be drafted to Raw, to SmackDown, and they separate them all. I think they're hinting at it. Oh, he said he was the NXT champ. All right. Okay. That's even worse. Oh, you said he was the NXT champ. That's cool. You should do that. I mean, don't get me wrong. EO is fantastic. I am just sad that WWE may see Asuka as too old to get any more like title runs. I just feel sorry for Asuka in general. Just they've sadly they haven't used her to her full capability since going up onto the main roster. Yes, she has been multiple time champion, but I feel like her last run as champion was a little bit more comedy with the pandemic and everything. Chicago, the home of CM Punk, apparently was backstage causing havoc. And then we've got a big announcement tonight. So Jay's on the phone to the tribal chief. Oh, there's Sami Zayn. guy right in the far distance of the screen with a red jumper and white pants. It's like, if you don't want to be in camera, move away. Haha, that's confirmed for Mike because Bad Bunny was in a 2K package, lol. Who are BI tag team partners? That's a good question. It's easy though. It's Candice LeRae for sure. Candice LeRae and Meechin, definitely. They're the go-to, aren't they? So Meechin and Candice LeRae, 100%. 100%. It's not going to be anybody else, is it really? Still trying to get into Jay's head, isn't he? Oh, you made your choice, like it or not. I've made my choice too. Interesting. Wouldn't it be fun now if you saw like CM Punk just sat there behind the back of these two? Yeah, he was there. He's in the crowd. We've got a Trish Stratus situation. I mean, don't. Fantastic. I just said that. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Haha. That confirmed, Mike. I can lie to Mike. I have earbuds or it and listening to the stream, and he can't hear what you're saying. Love, I can anything, and he'll believe it. Or we could have some fun with this. We could have some fun with this because we could get you to tell Mike anything we like. So, chat, what would like Mike to think is happening in wrestling? Fun fact: she owned her own hair salon back in Japan, in Osaka. I think if were if I were her, I would make good on the trip and go good on the threat of going back to Japan. Yeah, probably. Imagine Asuka back in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That would be cool. So we just seen the Trish Stratus stuff from last week. Added we like a video package? Yeah. What could we tell him? Right, chat. Think things what we could make up about wrestling today. Who's the female champ is? Well, we just seen it's just seen Bianca Belair. So who could be challenging her? Well, we've got Stephanie McMahon back. We've got Trish backstage. Will we see Lita? Will we see Becky tonight? We've got Trish feeding that poor man misinformation. Really, Anna. Ever too right, lol. You should tell Mike that this is Alexa Bliss and not Trish Stratus. Nobody can hear her, can he? Because you've got volume on. Oh, this is Alexa Bliss's mum. We've got some Street Profits. So who we've got more? Ah, Angelo Dawkins has shaved all his hair off, I think. Has he? Felt like he's shaved all his hair off. Ah, he's got it under his like beret thing. So we've got Cedric Alexander. Could be the last time we see him together as well. There we go. Kind of fitted it in. Dave, Boo, Trish, how dare you attack Belly? No, I don't mind. As long as the storyline's fine. Be right back, says James. Okay. Again, I have to ask. Uh, we've seen Cody. We have seen Finn in the first hour. Is there anything else I would care about in tonight's show? Is there anything else you should care about in tonight's show? Triple H's announcement. First hour's been pretty alright. It's not been too bad, but nothing major to talk about yet. Ever after Triple H's announcement, probably not. Yeah, I think Triple H's announcement's biggest thing on the show, to be quite honest with you, other than Cody, Finn later. That's probably the two things left, really. Not expecting anything huge. Obviously, Damage Control are in action now, so hey, lucky for me. We'll see some Bailey later on. So I'm sticking around, don't I? And it's just fair play. He still hasn't done. He still hasn't done that. Has he? I am not really paying attention. No, Triple H has not been out yet. No, the announcement has not been made. Like I say, we've got Street Profits versus Cedric and Shelton next. Former Hurt Business. P&L Cruisers presents. Presents the 7-night Canary Highland holiday. 500 quid per person. Vodafone Evo. Heineken Cup. Oh. That was he stuck on an advert so far. Oh, feeling a bit tired to be honest. Coping with a green neck. Too much information, I know. But wait, go back probably straight into the action. I don't think they'll give any fee to Cedric or Shelton. Probably go straight into the match, to be fair. Mike's Lemonade than Lemonade, but it's harder. Is it me? Street profits look like they've forgot the ring attire, especially Montez. What's with the the tracky bottoms? So Montez Ford's just like he's forgot his kit. He's just having to wear his joggers. It's very weird. Probably thought they weren't wrestling today. They got thrown into this matchup. It looks like that. It's just like wearing the wrong shorts, isn't it? Oh, have we talked about why in the blue plays Seth versus having a match with Omos? Where did that come from? As we don't didn't as if we didn't know. Yeah, we talked about that in the first half hour of the stream, to be honest, ever, and it's quite clearly that is straight from Vince McMahon. Oh, it's a match none of us wanted, none of us care for. It's such a mismatch of wrestling talent. It's unreal. You can understand putting Omos in a match against Brock Lesnar, very Smash Mouth wrestlers, but when you look at Seth, he's not Smash Mouth, is he? He's more technical. It's just fucking daft. It is shit. I'm not. It's like when I saw the graphic for it, I just thought, where the fuck's this come from? When were these two feuding? They've never feuded. So yeah, straight from the fucking power trip of Vince McMahon. It wouldn't surprise me if Omos don't win flipping Money in the Bank or something, and then we get Omos as champion as the end of the year, because this is how Vince's mind works. Lost and found a box in the PE teacher's office. Has this guy use? What do you think of themselves? Lucky they're not wearing skin pads and hockey skirts, shin pads and hockey. Well, back in the day when we were kids, if you forgot your kit, you had to do it in your pants. Street Profits win, by the way. You can imagine him having to do it in his pants. His underpants. Got to do sports day in your underpants. What? Holy fuck, someone just super chat Days $400. What the fuck? Bet what was Days' reaction? Days don't really like them big donation, does he? Be a child with his mum's credit card or something. Why? Whoops, I missed it. I was in the car. No worries. No worries. Is this up next? We have got the announcement by Triple H. Street Profits. Oh, one. Let's see what this is about. We've got Spring Break advertisement. Triple H. Announcement is coming up next. What will it be? I'll probably spell announcement wrong. James Charles, what? You got to be kidding me. That's a lot of money. It's ridiculous amount of money. I mean, Dace does he does a fantastic job, right? But I never want to give him like $400. 400 quid. Fuck that. Kind of times like this where you want to be monetized and they can throw that money at me. Thank you very much. I don't think I could cope with this kind of audience, though. I bet it gets quite annoying. Because I can guarantee you in the next 5 minutes it's all CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Days, I'm going to bet my life it's all CM Punk. Days. cult of personality days, cult of personality days. You know what the chat's doing right now, don't you? Even though it's AE'd up. AE'd up. Is it we even past the first hour yet? We're 5 minutes into the first hour, aren't we? 2 more hours to go, guys. Can we make it through Monday Night Raw? I'm actually asking myself that question. Hope that we've got dinner and a movie out of that at least. Now the same person has just gave him $85. What? It's not a Mr. Beast moment, is it? Where they're just throwing money at YouTubers. Dave, my reaction to that when James Chadwick said is like, what the hell? I know, I read your comment. If you got it right, fair enough. What you do with your money is your own business, but it's a lot of money that to give a YouTuber randomly. That's like $485. What the fuck? Why? James, why do you remember that knob kid that kept donating and we all had to ban him? Yeah, I remember that situation. What, didn't he have what was the situation with that? Did he have his mum's card or something? And just kept putting it in and we kept asking him, why are you sending this money? He wouldn't answer anybody. Yeah, quite surreal. Because we wanted to know who he was. It's about to play the game. So Wrestle Talk have just put out a video saying that CM Punk was definitely spotted backstage at WWE. That means nothing until it means something. Do you think it is another one of them or that Coaster guy? Oh, Coaster. Used to slag off days and then he works with days and then slags off days. Triple H don't think Coaster Maniac has that kind of cash. Neither do I, to be honest. What's the name of the person, James? Have they given a name? What's the name? Wonder if we know it. Well, Triple H is sweaty. Got the right sweat on. Nearly tripped up on middle at ring as well. Let's see what he's got to say, eh? What you saying? Triple H chant. What have we got here? Tap out something. Tap out corner. Is that I'm sure that's got a YouTube channel. Buying viewers. That's what it is. It's tapping up dazers to buying viewers. I've seen this before. John Cena mentioned. Not gonna lie, was always a Chips gal, even during his reign of terror. talking about Roman. He's talked about John Cena. Talking about the 1,000 days of champion. Okay, so they are now making a big deal out of the 1,000 days. So the announcement is just it's going to be his match at Night of Champions, isn't it? It's all sigh of relief because that's what's going to be the announcement. Is his opponent at Night of Champions, isn't it? Oh, split the belts, you coward! You know, I didn't even thought of that. But there were tweets about the championships today, wasn't there? WWE putting out which titles would you prefer? Like Wing Eagle was all there. Okay, so splitting the titles. Don't know. Okay, we deserve more. Okay, it's all about Roman. Okay, there'll be a new champion on the other brand. So we are getting a brand new championship. May 27th. Night of Champions. Oh, look at this belt. That is nice. So at Night of Champions, they are crowning another champion. Look at that belt. I kind of like it, you know. It's got the big W in the middle. It's very big gold-esque. Wow. Quite like that. That is nice. Fans are liking it. But who is going to be in that match? This is going to be a champion you respect. Anywhere, anytime. Wow. What are you guys thinking of this? OMG, WWE version of the Big Gold. Yeah, it is. It's very Big Gold-esque. I love it. So reminds me of the Big Gold. Well, that's what Kelly's wearing. Thought I'd share that with you. That is her full outfit. We already saw the top half. That is the bottom half. I'm trying to find an image of this championship belt now. It looks cool, man. I like it. I prefer the belt compared to the genetic belts. It looks more prestigious. So, Roman, whichever show he's going to go on, he's going to take the Unified Championship with him. But there's got to be a new belt. A brand new belt introduced. That is massive, massive news. Daisy will be making a video about it right about now. So it's not CM Punk. It's a new championship belt. So that's a big announcement. You can all take your CM Punk chat. Because it ain't happening. It's like a mix of the Golden WWE title, Big Gold. Yeah. It's a mashup in it. trying to find a picture of it. That's what I'm doing right now, by the way. Show me the title. There it is. There it is. Bush. Just in case you're not seeing this like ever. There is that title. Have a look at that. Beast your eyes on that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That is saved. Hey, imagine if I did a video right now. I could do actually. That'd be fun. Got Damien Priest and Dominic. Kind of makes Universal title look stupid. Oh wait, it already did. Okay, let's just do this quickly. This could be interesting. Trying to do a video as well as doing a live stream. Kind of makes Universal. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, 3 championship belts. Yeah. Damage Control are coming out. We're going to find out who Bianca's partners are going to be. Get the power. We get the range. Damage. Is it that way round? Or is it that? No. Oh, I just put control. So we just got an ad break coming up. The logo still kind of changes it, but you can't hide that. Dave, I think the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, they gave Bailey. What's that? A split die. Try to produce a video here. So you just have to bear with me because I'm going to just talk to my phone a bit. Trying to compare it to the winged eagle. Why is he trying to compare it to the winged eagle? It was nothing like the winged eagle. Well, I'm just going to quickly do this video. Hi, it's Dave in Real Life and welcome to this breaking news from WWE. A new championship has been announced on tonight's Monday Night Raw. This title will be put on the line at Night at Champions in a couple of weeks' time, the 27th of May. Yeah, this is a cross between the current WWE title and the big gold. It looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, this announcement came tonight on Monday Night Raw by Triple H. Yeah, a new championship. This means that Roman Reigns will keep his Universal title. He's on both belts, whichever show he ends up on. But yeah, there is a new championship to be won at Night of Champions. I've been Dave in real life. Bye for now. Hopefully that works. Boom, boom. Yeah. There we go. Dave, I will be Roman Reigns' new title belt. Why is the Wing Eagle more like the big gold with WWE logo in the middle? One take, Dave. That's what I'm trying to do. Don't normally work at that. I have to say it about 500 times, but hopefully that video is just going to go straight out onto the channel in a minute. Don't know quite how we're going to get it to work, but try to do days at days. Create a shot. Bosh. Right, upload that. Dave, you're a legend, just banging out the content like it's nothing. Yeah, just trying to do as much as I possibly can at the minute, because I know content creates views, it gets subscribers. So Big Gold is still essentially NWA WCW belt. Yeah, it is. Big. Yeah, try it right as well as doing this. Days has got that video out as well. I see it in the chat. OMG, I fell asleep. There's a new belt, Dave. Yes, there's a video coming up on the channel in a minute with a picture of that new belt. So just be patient, sir. Yes, Triple H made a massive announcement for Night of Champions. New championship belt. Backstage with the bloodline. Audience, let's do that. Bosh. Upload. Right, so that's uploaded. Vignette trying to get over Bronson Reed like his last. It is Raw getting the world title, Universal. Depends on which show he goes on to. I think that whichever show Roman's not on will get this championship belt. So until that's decided, either on Friday or Monday, we'll not know exactly who's going to be competing for this championship. Bonkers Roman will take his belts wherever he gets drafted to. It's a new belt, would be on the other show. Hope Alexa Bliss shows up soon. My favourite female wrestler, I miss her. Yeah, we don't know what's happening with Bray or, for that matter. So yeah, the video is up. I'm just going to put it onto TikTok as well. So in the ring, we have got Bayley. They've been stood around for ages. He all looks serious. Dakota Kai's just jumping around. Let's see who is in the side of the EST. Here comes. It's about my time now. Boom, boom, boom. Breaking news. Oh, Raquel Rodriguez. So this means we've got Liv Morgan coming out as well. So we've got Raquel, and here comes Liv Morgan. So tag team champions going up the former tag team champions. Do, 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 do. Post that. Alexa on Raw. Haven't seen her for a while. Forgot. She was on Raw. Should Usos be tripping on what are about to happen to Roman? Last time I saw Alexa, she was on Masked Singer. Yep. So the videos are up on both formats. So we've got Bell, Liv, and Raquel. So there we go. That's the match. Honestly, have no idea what all the back stuff is about. So how can lift more Bianca or cool video? Dave just watched it. Just nice title. Looks like loads of gold. And it isn't there. Yeah. It. Do you remember the old heavyweight championship? What was big gold? It's basically it's kind of like a shorter version than that, really, but with the WWE logo in the middle. Is that the Universal title or the other one? I am confused. Probably Raquel. Oh, yeah, I spelt it right, wrong enough. Bosh. Right, you are correct. The women is amazing. Let's nobody. There's no fat on it. Days is now worrying they're going to get rid of the WWE title. They haven't said they're getting rid of the WWE title though, have they? There's no mention of that. As far as I'm concerned, that you just get the be just two titles. They're not bodging them together, are they? It's kind of weird. Is that a title match, Dave? Tag title? Is that a title match, Dave? What's on now? No, because it's three members. It's a six person tag match. It's not for the tag team titles. What will happen to the WWE Championship? I don't know. I don't know. It's just the undisputed title. You would have thought that they'd have. Well, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work that now because obviously there'll be three championships, technically, or at least three belts. I don't know. It's a good question, really, because kind of weird. Because you'd have one like Roman walking around with his two championship belts, then you've got the other guy with the one championship. Kind of weird. Would have thought they'd have had a design made up to just put it into one belt. Maybe they're doing that. I don't know. Surely they would have just like a New Japan. bell. You just got Kota's hideous design redesign, and now his IGWB lineage is just attached to it. I think. Okay, right, okay. It was a question, Dave. What belt is that? Universal or the other? I don't know. It's the new heavyweight championship belt. It's basically what is going to happen. It no matter which show Roman gets put on, he's going to keep his titles, and the show that he is not on, they're going to be crowning a new heavyweight champion. It's basically as simple as that, dude. So basically, if Roman ends up on Raw, he's not pulling double duty. He's staying on Raw. That's where he's going to be based. You know how he's been like on both shows, defending his title, blah blah blah. They won't be doing that anymore. My voice has just died. Dave, it's confusing. It's not really confusing. It's just no. The confusing part of it is that Roman's you're going to have two belts, unless when Cody wins it, he changes it. Because remember, this one looks like the big gold. What if Cody actually brings back the winged eagle with the other belt when he wins it off of Roman? Think about that. Let that sink in. What happens if they do that? So you've already got a belt what now looks like the big gold. They could bring back WWE with the winged eagle. USA Network will be very happy getting a world title. Yep. Yeah. Big time. That's what this is huge news. Absolutely huge news. But Cody will go whatever title Roman's got. He won't go for that championship. Okay, thanks for explaining. No worries, Raleigh. No worries. Yeah. Big developments, new title. So basically we've got two championship belts back. We'll have a champion of Raw, champion of SmackDown. So it's huge news. Huge news. Have you got a fear? No, it's this tiredness, mate. I always end up with a runny nose when I'm getting tired. I should get a tissue. To be fair, when we get another ad break, I am just gonna nip and get a tissue. Have a quick little toilet break. Yeah, oh, WWE title belt will be dead. This new one will take lineage. I think surely Roman will be the Universal Champion only. Interesting. It's very cool though, isn't it? It's interesting developments though, isn't it? Because obviously now we'll find out obviously now next week, either on Raw or SmackDown, who's going to be actually fighting for this new championship. Get your thoughts in. Who do you think should be fighting for this championship? Who do you think should be in the running? So Liv Morgan takes out Dakota Kai in the middle of the ring. Anybody notice how often Liv Morgan changes her ring attire? It's like I just wish she'd wear the same stuff or similar stuff. She just changes her look way too often. He always just pulled Bianca off the ring apron, threw her into the stairs to stop the pin. I could see Damage Control winning this one. Backstabber though by Liv. That doesn't make sense. Cody bringing back the Winged Eagle. It's overkill. That would be far better. No. Well, get me wrong. What I mean is, He wins the two championships off of Roman, hands them in for a new belt. So then you're taking it back down to two belts. Pretty much like Daniel Bryan did with the Eco belt. It's still that championship, but it's a new belt. You know, we've seen it before with the spinny belt of John Cena. All he does is mash the two belts together and brings out the Wing Eagle. That's what I'm saying. Who would be the real champ then? Whoever beats Roman. But you beat real champ of Raw and real champ of SmackDown, like it was before. We weren't asking that question last time, were we? Yeah, I mean, that was never a question when there was two champions before. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. No, it'd be just you're a champion of Raw, you'd be a champion of SmackDown, like it's always was before Roman took both titles. Bianca's got Bailey. Bailey's up. Bianca hits a move. Bailey's down. It's going to be a victory for Bianca. And it is. Bailey takes the pin yet again. Hio's face is a picture though. So, Damage Control yet again, pretty much booked out of this. It's like they're never going to get the booking right on these girls, are they? Really, they're just there to be jobbers. It seems pretty weird. If a new belt replaces the old WWE title, Cody could have the new one. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, it wouldn't be Roman. Roman would still have his two titles. But if Cody was to dethrone Roman, he could change that championship. He could merge them two titles together. We get the Wing Eagle back. You've already got the other title, which will be on SmackDown, I would have thought. That I'm assuming that Roman's going to go to Monday Night Raw, which would make sense. So yeah, that's what I think will happen. I mean, I'm only speculating. I don't think you'll have Cody walking around with two titles. It's pointless, isn't it? You'd merge them two together and have a separate championship. So that could be done afterwards. So we've got Theory coming out. I don't know if it's a promo or a match we're getting, but we've got Theory. Let's enlarge that up. So we've got the US champ. So it's just a promo. So it's just been announced that it's going to be a triple threat for the US title at Backlash. Bronson Reed, Bobby Lashley against Austin Theory. Forgive me, Bailey is like 6 feet under now. Why does Trips keep doing this to her? I don't get it. I really don't. I'm starting just to not give a shit about it anymore. It's kind of like every time that Bailey or Damage Control are in action, you just don't expect them to win anymore. And that sucks. That's why I get so pissy when we're at pay-per-view. I don't give EO a chance in hell against Bianca, and that sucks. Do you know what I mean? Because that's bad booking, in my opinion. Supposed to have a fear that they could win. I just feel like there's no way on hell she's winning. So just Bianca looking strong again for another pay-per-view. But Roman two belts, the WWE Universal is belt needs to replace WWE. This third belt needs to replace WWE. Not like I said, not necessarily because, like I said, if you put Roman on Raw, Cody wins that title off of Roman, he can make it back being the WWE title, couldn't he? Whereas the other title, which looks like the big gold, goes straight onto SmackDown. I mean, until next week, it's definitely unclear which show this belt is going to be on. I'm guessing it'll be a SmackDown title, just the way that it looked. I don't know. I mean, it's up to for debate. It's an awesome belt. It is an awesome belt. Bailey probably cost Io the championship, and Io probably turn. Could be something. I'm gonna quickly go and dip to the toilet because my nose is doing me head in. So it's a quick toilet break. I'll be back in a minute. Bum 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 bum. Daisy's doing a poll to rate the new title. Dave would love to see the big Winged Eagle back. Aren't they trying to get Bianca to break Becky's record? Looks like it that way. Bianca's now becoming the new Roman Reigns of the female division. Three titles. No, but what I'm saying is, you've got three titles now, or would be. That championship is there. You'd have three titles now. But Cody wins the two titles. He can merge them together as one title. That's what I'm guessing will happen. You can't chuck the Universal title away just because of one, and that's to win 1,000 days. you're just merging them. You're not really throwing the Universal title away, are you? And it wouldn't really matter anyway, because Roman could, end that title if he wanted. One title 5 years has already broke the tribal chief Roman Reigns as record, so there. For the love of all things only, someone beat Theory for the belt. So we've got Bronson Reed and Lashley are taking on Theory at a Backlash. Great Theory is so annoying. Like Theory has a shot, he hides the new belt as he hides up the new belt. AW just tweeted it will hear from TK on Dynamite. Actually, yeah, his announcement is that CM Punk. Here comes the Almighty. Yeah, Mike just said, who is this loser? Well, never a true word spoken. So Bobby coming out. People were talking about him being a heel, but it doesn't look very heelish to me. And they are trying to push this kid, so sort of like Randy Orton. He's been billed as the next John Cena. That's what they're doing. It's a bit annoying. It's like the Roman push, isn't it? Like, when they were trying to push him down our throats and the fans rebelled against it, and that's what's probably going to happen here. Call it the Universal WWE Championship belt. Simple, isn't it? You keep the Universal in the name. You're just moulding the two championships together. And I think they can do that with Cody. I don't think you put Cody in for this championship, heavyweight championship belt. I think you just wait on that. They've also reported that this morning, probably. Yeah, I heard about the announcement. That he was making an announcement. I don't think it's fresh news. Ice Bubbles coming out. Five in the crowd. He's smiling at everyone. I thought he was a badass, not a face. He's a face now, apparently. And I don't think Randy is coming back, to be honest. His back is too messed up. So we've got a wish Randy Orton lol. Yeah, you're probably right. I think Theory in time will find his feet, but I feel like obviously we've seen this before. We've seen Rocky Maivia. We saw Randy Orton, very young Randy Orton, become world title champion. It's going to take time for him to get over. I feel that more that Vince sticks his feet in and tries to push this kid. We're going to get annoyed. I think they should do it a little bit more subtly than what they are doing. Tries to beat up Lashley. Lashley drags him down. Beat down happening. Where's Bronson? Why is Bronson not involved in this? He's in this match. I'm feeling like Mike is asking questions now. Who's this guy? What's going off? So Lashley's got him up. But, here is Bronson. Tell Mike, Anna, that this is the girl from the Greatest Showman. The bearded lady from the Greatest Showman. Tell him that that's wrestling. See what he says. Lashley has a face. Very boring. Kind of like Apollo Crews. Smack him, Bobby, smack him good. Yeah, tell Mike that's the bearded lady from The Greatest Showman. Does look like it though, doesn't he? So, like the teaming up on Bobby, the two heels are beating up Bobby. A-Town down to Bobby Lashley. And it does. Oh, but Bronson's taking out Theory. Won't give him back at business either. Guess whose fault that is? Bronson's going up. It's going to. Oh. I don't know. Did that feel like he was going to fall off then? And he just went into the dive anyway. Looked a bit bodgy that from Bronson Reed, to be fair. I don't think he had his balance, so he just went for it anyway. He's there holding up the US title. Yeah, look there. He didn't have his feet on the row, he just went for it. It looked impressive though, still. But he normally gets his 2 feet on the top rope, doesn't he? Crap, they are doing the divide and conquer Bobby Boo. Oh, we got Rick Boobs. I love how they say earlier today. That announcement has just been like, what, 10 minutes ago? Earlier today. How did you know about that? Well, Chad Gable is here. Shush, please. So Elias Boogs and Chad. So here is Alpha Academy Otis. And here is Maxine Dupree. Okay, now fighting over Otis. And here's Ali. God, it's like catering overflow. Dave told him it looked like it looked at me funny. Then stares at the TV screen for a bit. Then said he hadn't seen The Greatest Showman. Then said I haven't seen The Greatest Showman. Lol. You need to watch it, and then you can know what I'm talking about. So we've got Chad Gable versus Ali. Should be interesting. Not sure on Ali's character though. It's very weird. So we've got Bad Bunny. He's in Rosemont, Illinois. He's on his way. On his way. There's that championship. We are alluding back to that new championship belt. Who is going to fight for that championship is anyone's guess. Poor Holly, this lame gimmick is breaking my heart. And we are going to that matchup now. Shush, please. Oh, I'm spelling stuff wrong now. Ali. So out comes Maxine Dupree with Otis. So what are the other two dropped now? She's just like concentrating with Otis. Feel like they don't know what to do with Maxine Dupree now. We're going to an ad break. I've just shown the clip of YouTube. He tried to hide a laugh but just said fuck off. You can see where I'm coming from though, can't you? So good. So good. So what's your thoughts of this first half of Raw? What would you score this first half of Raw? We're not like gonna do regular halftime scores or anything, but I think he's on to us, lol. Oh no, we've been busted, guys. We've been busted. I think it's been a bad show. I think I'm at around about a 7 at the minute. I don't think it's any more than that. My nose is running. Dave, who would you have fight for the new Raw title? Seth as one of the people fighting for it. Vince booking it would be almost. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. I don't know. Probably somewhere along that lines. Where's Chadwick gone? He's too quiet. It's worrying me. It's never a good sign when Chadwick is quiet. What do you think of Tony do right now? What do you think Tony would do right now? I don't know. Probably watching Raw and enjoying a wrestling show. Should have his own agenda, mate. Been enjoying it, to be honest. Give it a 6.5. Yeah, it's not been a bad show. It's had its interesting points. Huge announcement, which it is a huge announcement. We're getting a title back on either Smart Raw or SmackDown, so it's all good. It's a fantastic looking belt as well. We've had some interesting matches. Jesus, James, you made me jump. I gave this a 6 so far. Nothing earth shattering except the title announcement. Yes, pretty much. Was just strolling Twitter. Yeah, trying to find some tidbits out. I wonder what Otis's wife thinks of all this, because have you seen her? Did you see her at Hall of Fame? I mean, she's a pretty big woman herself, right? And it just feels like they keep putting him with these pretty blondes. Mandy Rose, now Maxine Dupree. Isn't that a little bit like a kicking teeth for her? Is that her partner's like paired up with these pretty girls? It's I would find that annoying if I were a partner, to be fair. So we've got Chad Gable versus Mustafa Ali. Yeah, it's right, super positive Ali. Okay, we've got a bit of botchiness with the cameraman. What's going off there? Well, that's another botch. Cameraman botch. Okay, that was weird. We had a good look at the crew. Just on Twitter. So that's two botches from WWE tonight. That's weird. Oh snap! They've just give Ali match just because they are in Chicago. Yeah. Is he a Chicago native? Hometown boy. He's gonna lose. What's with botch cameras tonight? I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? You know the graph. Yeah, it's just weird production. The Fiend is in the production. Taking over. A couple of production botches tonight. Yeah, it's very strange. We had Kathy Kelly earlier with the wrong graphic, and then just that. Then just shooting to wrong cameras. Close up of the ring. Ring steps, great content WWE. Ali's gone up top. He does spin. Just said there, commentators, that this is his hometown. Dave, have you got a fever? I don't know. It's just right. When I get tired, my nose starts running. Ali's won. Ali's actually picked up a victory in front of his own crowd. His face looked. So Ali's celebrating with his own crowd. There you go. Ali. No, my nose is just absolutely running. I don't know what it is. When I get tired, my nose just has a mind of its own, and it just keeps trickling down my face. So it's just doing me whipping treeing. So we've got Sami Zayn walking backstage, and there's Jimmy now. Where's Kevin Owens? Why is Sammy just walking around backstage? Got blue pants guy in the background. What's just walked off the screen? Why the fuck have they given Ali the positive Kane and Canyon gimmick? I don't know. I feel like they've just got nothing for him out there for a minute, so they're just here you go, recycled gimmick off your pop. Uh, okay, I need to sneeze. Okay, speaking of Bray, I've got to ask: does anyone besides me think that he has been put on ice since Vince is back? Conspiracy theory, I know. Got Finn Balor. So is this the Cody? Get ready to hear Anna sing again, guys. So we've got Finn Balor coming out again. I don't know. I feel like there's a rewrite on his storyline at the minute. I feel that what Bray wants to do and what needs to be done are two different things now. I think they're probably just coming to an agreement of how to take that character forward with the Uncle Howdy and Uncle Harper thing. I don't know. It's just a bit weird, isn't it? Ali should have brought back the hacker gimmick. Yeah. Eva's woken up now. She's like, Finn. Tomorrow night, spring breaking triple threat match. Perez, Hartwell, Stratton, and the main event, Hayes versus Waller. Here we go. Balor, Cody, sing along time coming up. Lol. Big time. Adrenaline in my soul, something, something. Dave of the WWE could be hanging around Nia Jax. Fun fact, it is Nia Jax. She's working in production now. Irish Rebel. It is actually Nia Jax. Mahole. Guy's crazy, isn't it? Adrenaline in my soul, something, something, Cody Rhodes. Yep. Got to sing it like that because nobody remembers that second verse. Adrenaline in my soul, something, something, Cody Rhodes. We all know it's not, but yeah. Same could be said about Darby Allin. Why did he wrestle 24 hours after run over by a car? Don't know. Do you think AEW are doing a little bit too much crossover work these days? I mean, obviously we've got Forbidden Door coming up. Yet again, they're doing a lot of work with New Japan. I always find when you're doing a lot of crossover stuff that you struggle to find your own identity, and I feel that AEW is struggling a little bit with that. I kind of just want them to have their own stars. Let's just get a good program together. I think that the products, the brand split would do them wonders, to be honest, because we'd have a regular show for, if you weren't into CM Punk, you didn't need to watch that one. You could just stay with Dynamite. If you don't like the Young Bucks or Kenny Omega, you just watch the CM Punk show. Kind of like that. James Tragic Darby is insane. But we all knew that. But still, shouldn't have done it. Insane or not. Darby Allin just throws himself through everything and anything, doesn't he? But it's just his general nature. That's the skater boy in him. Team Extreme and all that stuff. Chicago, Wrigley Field. I love the crossover stuff more than the more the merrier. Okay. Well, you're a New Japan fan anyway, aren't you? You do like both, but I just feel like when you start doing too much of it, you kind of lose yourself. Becomes what star can we bring from New Japan this week? What new feud could we have? You know what I mean? I know that everybody wants Brian Danielson against absolutely everybody. Because it'd be a banger. But when does that get a bit boring? Anna's now singing in full voice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. but it this makes it look like AEW don't actually care about the wrestling safety, just like their program. But in the majority of, I'm sure. No, you're not in the majority at all. It's the reason why I don't really. Oh, they're giving the belt to a special needs kid. That's cool. Uh, I said way long ago. You know when Matt Hardy got concussion and they continued that match, and he was clearly fucking out of it. I said then that it's a company what's reckless with its wrestlers. It's pretty much something that has always stuck with me. It's like you see him doing these crazy moves all the time, every single week, but you've only got to miss time, one of them crazy moves, and you're hospitalised or you're injured. I mean, allowing somebody who's been involved in a car crash to wrestle, it don't matter how many hours after, is ridiculous. And that's not just down to a wrestler, that's down to the company. They should have said no, you should get full recovery. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Curtains up, lights go on. Home, whoa. I mean, if they don't want to get 40 to 50,000 in Wembley, they should just like book all the big ones. Come on, Osprey. They need to. Jack Sabre Jr., Osprey, Nick Aldis, even though he's just signed back with Impact. You need all the British stars you can get your hands on. Basically, if you're AEW, you want to sell out or try at least get half the sell out of Wembley. You need something big, man. Their stars alone are not big, not that big here in the UK. But you bring Will Ospreay, Jack Sabre Jr., Pac. You know what I mean? You stack it with British stars. It could do well. It could really do well. Mike likes his theme and just says it's decent, not generic like some of them. This could be a banger. This has potential. Matt asked to continue, but it was a bad call. Should have never been allowed to even make the call, in my opinion. It was neglect from the company as much as the wrestler. Kind of seeing that reckless abandonment of stars, it just makes me not want to watch. It's like the use of blood each and every week. I don't mind blood in wrestling, but only when it fits a storyline and purpose. I don't need to see it every week. So Dave, it's good that AEW does crossover. So Dave, is it good that AEW does a crossover? Not all the time. I don't. What I mean is, I don't want to. Right, if you're creating a wrestling company, look, WWE have been established for many years. If they did a crossover now, we wouldn't mind. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I don't want AEW to always have to do that. I know you've got your point across, and that's fair enough. When you're trying to book a Wembley, which is a big ask, you've probably got to do a crossover. Obviously, I do understand that Forbidden Door will probably even happen before then. I mean, you're going to have to put on some pretty decent matches to fill out Wembley, aren't you? Really? Oh, Cody's gone into the top rope. So I've got a advantage now for Fane. He's thrown Cody into the announce table. Which balls would you get? Which belts would you get if you've got money in the bank. Well, you've got your pick of either, haven't you? That's the whole point. You've got your pick. There's been a few strange camera shots and random graphics tonight. Is Kevin done on a holiday? Yeah, that's what's happened. What belts would you go for if you have money in the bank? You'd go for the biggest one. I'd go for the one that I've realistically got more chance of winning. So, female title, here I come. Only kidding. Don't understand the AEW UK show timing. 1 week before All Out Random. Kind of like suggests to me that this show is not a big show. Which, why would you take it to Wembley? It's kind of weird. I would have. Why couldn't they do it at Craven Cottage, which is Fulham's ground? I mean, that would have made more sense to me. AEW, I think, but maybe punching it a little bit above their weight with this one. But time will tell. I mean, I'm not completely against it. I mean, Wembley's massive. It's huge. Can AEW even get half that attendance? Which is a tough ask. What is the biggest belt? What is the biggest belt right now? Universal. Unfortunately, that's what their 1,000 days is rested on. WWE have put that on top of the pile for a while now. Always feel that the Universal title is more talked about than the WWE one. Have AEW said it'll be a live pay-per-view? Well, is it? I think it is a pay-per-view. Well, it's on a Saturday, so it seemed pay-per-view territory unless they're putting it as part of their new show. But yeah, you are correct. It is a bit weird before another pay-per-view as well. Kind of strange. I also feel like it was just AEW trying to do a one big up on WWE because obviously they've got money in the bank in London. So it's like AEW, oh well, we've got bigger ambitions than you. We're going to go for Wembley. Even though we probably know that WWE will probably sell out Wembley easily. Oh, my nose is proper irritating me tonight. Mike just asked if he dropped off to sleep for a bit because another ad break. Look, I know the ad breaks are ridiculous. Another camera botch. We're in black. Okay, what is going off with the show tonight? That's too many botches. What is officially going off with WWE? Vince McMahon. Like, I can't have creative, so I'm going to control the cameras. What is going off with Raw tonight? It's weird. Disaster kick connects on Finn. Finn does kick out though. Said, no, this is what we have to deal with. Ad breaks every 10 minutes. Yeah, it's America though, isn't it? God, imagine living in America. You never get a program watch, would you? Oh, I didn't have a program advert. As is every 15 minutes. Except from live events, obviously. But they have booked the O2 instead. What WWE? I know WWE have. They went for the smaller venue, knowing that they could probably fill it out. quicker than Wembley. But hey, credit to AEW for going for the big money, which is fine. Going for a bigger venue, perfectly fine with that. But they've got to put on a star-studded show. That's why CM Punk it's imperative that he goes back to AEW before that event happens. Cody Cutter. Cody Cutter. Oh, he kicks out. Don't get the job done. Alright, it's a great move. Off the middle rope. Goes up. Cody Cutter. Okay, great match. It is a good match. Kind of getting a bit annoyed with the commentator team though. This could be the last time. This could be this. This could be that. It's getting a bit annoying now. Stop mentioning it. Yes, we know the drafts is coming up. This could be the last time we see these people on Monday Night Raw. We know it won't be. Well, it's Bad Bunny main event. Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it? In a minute. I don't know why that would be. We've still got Rey Mysterio, Dominic Priest, Damian Priest to come. That match should be soon, actually. Pedigree. Crossroads. That's got to be it, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's done. Cody wins. Good match. I think that solidifies my 7 out of 10 for the show so far. It's quite good. One week from Saturday, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. So Cody is in the crowd. He's got a chair. He's stood on a chair. There's loads of people getting selfies. Security just positioning themselves in a better position. Cody gets a selfie with a fan. It's really cool. Actually, I didn't want Judgment Day to go to SmackDown because I can't watch it. Oh, we're seeing the Bad Bunny thing with Dominic. Right, I am quitting talking to Mike. He just asked why Cody has Dusty's tattoo on his chest. And to explain about his dad, I didn't realise when I said Cody Rhodes, same name as Dusty, I give up. Yeah, it's not. It's just no point. Just you wasting your time. Up next is that other one we got Mysterio. Oh, we'll just put Ray. Ray Mysterio, but we have got Seth freaking Rollins on his way to the ring. just going to put the next match in prep. We have got freaking Rollins coming down. He's what the hell? I have no words what he's wearing. It brings it up to a 6.5. Well, there's a baldy Liverpool fan in the crowd. So it's definitely a 7.5 for me. So this is how we're going to get to the Omos fight. So obviously Omos is going to come out at some point. I'm fighting, losing the battle with Mike. I'm only watching wrestling with Jordan, or my brother, or my nephew. Too many questions. Gonna change the game. Another ad break. Mike's happy now. He spotted the Liverpool fan. It's shown up a few times actually. Do. And at least he is watching it with you. My husband won't. Lol. Oh my god. Ever he's only watching it because he has to. His bed is in the living room. Tell him to go to sleep. You know, close your eyes. You don't have to watch. Close your eyes. Go to sleep now. He's a couple. He's a captive. He's a captive audience. This thing, no, Anna. You can imagine it. Mike actually likes it, and then like make it a regular, uh, like viewership with you. It's like, nah, I'm in now. I love this wrestling stuff. Are we watching NXT tomorrow? Are we watching SmackDown on Friday? But like, it'd be proper. It'd be proper like number one wrestling fan. That's it. You won't be able to stop him now. He'd be like, I'm in. Oh, I can't wait to watch. What's next? Tried to explain the draft win would be. Well, he was on Monday Night Raw, and now he's back on Monday Night Raw. Unbelievable. I hope they don't do that with the draft. You remember where they used to just like put the draft and it'd be to the same show they were actually on. Please don't do that, WWE. We only want people what are actually moving shows. Monday Night Rollins. Rolling. He is revolutionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins. Seth is looking at the title. Do you think Seth will? Who's going to face Seth for that title, though? That's the question. Good job he is here, to be fair. Otherwise, I would have fallen asleep as normal. Lol. NXT is definite not. SmackDown, though, I've got work Saturday. NXT is a definite not SmackDown, though. Work Saturday, and Jordan's taking care of him. Jordan's taking care of him. It's like fun, fair. Is there my husband who would still be asleep? He would ignore it. Oh, my nose is proper doing my treating tonight. I can't. It just keeps running. So Seth been sent out to big up this new championship belt. Talking about part timers like Logan Paul and Roman, of course. That's Cody's belt. Stay away from it. Stay away from it, Seth. Oh, here comes Almost. What's a betting he has that title? Well, it's going to put a title on Omos is Vince. This is a Vince move. Oh, I'm going to put it on this guy. MVP. See, even Seth is acting like it's replacing the WWE belt. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, could be. It could well be. I don't know. They've not actually called it anything other than the heavyweight title, have they? So, no way if they can just put a belt on that, no way they can put a belt on that numpty. Vince would. It's a Vince move. He like looks at almost. Yeah, it's definitely a champion. Yeah, we're making my champion. Typical Vince in it. Shit, he's garbage. He can't wrestle for crap. Because he's tall doesn't mean he can wrestle. Mr. Blobby would make his WWE debut and win that title. Yeah, put it almost against Seth because obviously there's a clear height difference between them. Liverpool fan at Raw. Yep, you spotted him. Ooh. Singing Seth's theme song. God. Okay, so Seth is now bigging up Omos. It's not good, is it? They had to spoil it and put a Man United fan on screen. Oh no, did they find a Man United fan? Oh my god. Elvis a statue called They Want Its Shoes Back. That Seth obviously stole. I think Rod Stewart wants his fucking clothes back. Clearly they've been stolen by Seth. So Seth leaves almost speechless. So match made for Backlash. Seth freaking Rollins versus Omos. Clearly a feud out of absolutely fucking nothing. Ah, was the Liverpool fan or the Man United fan? So Rey Mysterio. This match is next. Damian Priest. Obviously, we should have Bad Bunny. The lights have gone out. The cameraman. What is going off here? The cameraman's walking with the camera. What the fuck is going off? What? What is going off on Raw tonight? What the fuck is going down? Has Bad Bunny actually been in production? Is that what we've been seeing all night? I don't know. I've got no idea what's just happened there. Yeah, turn the camera off. What are you doing? So, Champions League advertisement. AC Milan, Inter Milan, Real Madrid versus Man City, all coming soon. Getting cramp in my legs. Well, I thought it was Elton John closet. Elton John's closet. Well, it's similar. He's got really big shoulder pads. CM Punk is in production truck. But somebody's in there what's not meant to be because they're fucking around with the show tonight. It's unreal. What the fuck is going on? Close up of stairs and this, that, and other. What's with the red and black shirt? That's a Liverpool fan shirt. I saw the first Liverpool shirt, and the second one was definitely a United one. He's only seen a Liverpool one. He's only seen the Liverpool one. I haven't seen the Man United kit. I'm on the lookout now for different football shirts. Oh, trying to stretch out, kind of cramping. Oh. Oh, you know when you're starting to get tired? Oh, it's me right now. Oh. So yeah, we're probably into this match. Then it'll be the Bad Bunny stuff, and then that'll be Raw finished. Haven't seen either one. There's the only red with black stripes on, and Mike says he bought it. He thought it was a Man United shirt as well. Well, I haven't seen the other shirt to be honest, so I couldn't honestly say. Unbelievable, Jeff. Sorry, my foot's itching. Make a Wish Foundation. So we've got to make a wish advertisement. Celebrating 40 years of making wishes for kids. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. So Make a Wish has been like put on all the advertising ordnance. There is some people what work for Make a Wish. Cameraman again. What is going off with this cameraman? What the fuck? This is another botch. There's Ultimate Bro, original Bro. He's got Kevin Owens has actually been spotted. OMG. Oh, it's Man City Arsenal on Wednesday. Where have you been? Where you've been left in with Riddle? So Kevin Owens is asking why is he talking to Jay or Jimmy? Left him with babysitting Riddle. Punch him, KO, punch him. Keep an eye out for it. Opposite and cam level commentators just before seats go up on the sides. Opposite ad cam level with commentators just before seats go up on the sides. So SmackDown main event for SmackDown is the undisputed tag team championship. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, the holders go up against the Usos and the challengers. San Juan, Puerto Rico, 1 week from Saturday, Backlash. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. What a mismatch this match is. Rhea Ripley versus Selena Vega. Seth Freaky Rollins versus Omos. United States Championship match. Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley. Bianca versus Io Sky. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Matt Riddle versus the Bloodline. So Bad Bunny has been arriving all flipping night. Bad Bunny, say hi to my sister. Here comes Ray. Booyaka, booyaka. 619. Booyaka, booyaka. There was the Liverpool fan again. Booyaka, booyaka. Bonkers LFC, hello, welcome back. Would you have a new champion who haven't won the big title before, like Sammy, Gunther, LA Knight, Damian Priest, etc., or any of Seth, Drew, Brock, Finn, etc.? Oh, well, yeah. What, crown a new champion? That's interesting. Yeah. If Gunther does drop his IC title, I think he was a shoe in. LA Knight is a good shout as well. Yeah, I can see LA Knight holding that belt for a while. Very cool. Almost as long of a comeback as almost as long of a comeback as Wall. What is up with all these botches tonight? I don't know. It's weird. There's been a lot. There's absolutely been 4 or 5. Just like, come on. Costs. No, it's just weird. It's just weird. God, I'm so tired now of fighting it. Oh, I'm so drawn, so drawn. don't know if this is going to make my mic fuzz a little bit, but I just need to sit back a bit. I forget Toys R Us. It's a botch our us tonight. Right, in half. Flipping heck, it's just botching all the time. It's like they've let a YT kid into the production lounge. Yeah, it's your first day of your job. Whatever you do, do not touch the control panels. What, boss? This is mad. This is crazy. I don't know what WWE are doing tonight. James, you are right, homie. You know what I think it is? I think it's take your kids to work day, and there's one of their workers' kids, and it's just running amok in the production truck. It's like, Derek, look after your kid. It's not my fault. Wasn't it Via taking forever to make an appearance? He had weeks and weeks of his arrival on Raw. Yeah, Veer is coming. Veer is coming. Yeah, when? It's coming though. Video package is coming. Then when he came, it did nothing. It's like, but the worst thing ever. Dirty bastard. Veer is coming. He said, they said that Bad Bunny is on Raw tonight, but he hasn't even got until probably like 5 minutes left. Yeah, apparently he's been turning up all night. He's just been turning up. Well, technically on Raw because you can see him. Yes, Monday on Raw. Brock Lesnar is back next week. Brock Lesnar. So he's back next week. So Ray is still got his music played. Obviously, we're waiting for his opponent. Brock on Draft Raw. Yep. Typical switch. What WWE does big, and advertisement doesn't happen until end of the show. Yeah, the two things that have been advertised are on now. Bad Bunny and Damien Priest versus Ali's stuff. Ali stuff, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Brock Draft Raw, typical switch. Yeah, I actually lost my train of thought then. We're mid through a sentence and I just like totally forgot what I was talking about. Did that that Grinch 2 is coming out? Did I know that Grinch 2? No, I didn't know. That's first to know. Did they say no? Not seen. That's cool though. Is it? I hope it's produced by Ron Howard. Told Mr. Happy Days. Oh, this is the main event of Monday Night Raw, so Bad Bunny's got to come out at some point then. Yeah, got Grinch 2. Nice. be interesting if they brought back the little girl as an adult. She's actually a punk rock star now, strangely enough. So the young girl tried to get him for the ovulation. Oh, 15 minutes left on this show. We've still got Bad Bunny to return. So Bad Bunny's going to come out of the crowd and attack Dominic. It's going to stop Dominic from interfering in this match, isn't he? Ray being caught by Damien. Stop with the sharp camera cuts. Flipping heck, giving me an headache. Here we go, we've got backstage. Here is the car with Bad Bunny in it. Pardon me. Here he comes. About time. Oh, you've DM'd me. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. Jim Carrey is returning for Grinch sequel. That's actually quite cool. There we go. Come on, Max. It's Christmas. So Grinch 2 out probably in December then. Finally, worst go system ever in that car. Fine him, Vince. He's late. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny in Brock look. Another advertisement. Yeah, Bad Bunny's showing up late. Bad Bunny in the Brock look. Yeah, looking like Brock Lesnar with the cowboy on. I don't know if this will be the last advertisement of the show. Hopefully, it should be. It's been alright. It's been a good show. I'm tiring though. Oh. Care for men. Do. Not enough. I know. I'm getting tired. Man. It's what the like what I would like at end of the NXT stream was like proper not enough then as well. Night, Dave. Yep. It's been a good show. Immediate falls asleep. Lol. It's tiredness. It just creeps in. You don't realise when you're looking at a TV. I'm looking at not only my TV. I'm looking at this screen as well. What's in front of me, and it's like, oh my god, I'm concentrating on text And it's like, my eyes just like, it's like sleep time. Hopefully this goes fast now that Bad Bunny's shown up. Let's get to the point where Bad Bunny hits a Canadian destroyer and we can all go to bed. Because that's what we're going to get at. It's what we're alluding to. Now we're back off the ad break. Okay, spring break. Tiffany Stroud. It just got hotter. How do you think James feels with 10 screens lol? Don't know how does it. Writing in that chat. Then he's writing in this chat. Then he's writing in that chat. Oh, man, your ledge. I can't concentrate on two things when I've got in front of me. There we go. Black screen again. Okay. I hope this is a bad joke. Because it's just happened again. Oh my god, someone's getting sacked in the morning. Someone's head's about to roll. Mr. Guy in production keeps spreading the wrong button. You know this is just made Botchamania. Just this entire episode of Monday Night Raw is on Botchamania. Whoa, whoa. Botchamania. Oh, where is Vince? Oh, oh, it's Botchamania. Too many botches. Nice crossbody by Ray. As I keep my eyes just keep going. So, setting him up for this 619. But gets a big kick to the mosh. Damien Priest nearly gets a free fall. Kick out though. Kicks it out. I'm proper struggling this last 10 minutes. You can tell, can't you? I'm proper just like, just proper struggling, man. Bed is literally calling me right now. Jackknife doesn't happen. It gets it's like chopped down. Oh, gets caught though. It kills me while he's talking and his eyes are closing at the same time. Too funny. Yeah, I'm still talking, rabbiting on in my eyes like. I don't know how Days does this. Really don't. I wished I could have that. Like, must be BT botches are apparently Americans aren't getting it. But it's the graphics, though. How do you explain the graphics? It's because there's been quite a few graphic botches. BT won't be able to dictate which camera angles they go to. Damien. Gets a chair back in his mush. There's a chair there. May's got the chair. Gets caught though. 619. Gets it. It goes up top. Oh, gets a chair thrown at his head. It's a DQ. Rey Mysterio does win, but it's a DQ finish. Gets a chair thrown straight at his mush. Alright, you're Rey Mysterio. If Dominic comes down now, Bad Bunny's making the save. Huh? It must be BT's. Either that or all the cameramen are all drunk. Looks like somebody's going through the announce table. Here comes Bad Bunny. And he's got a kendo stick. Ooh, so Bad Bunny. Ooh, kendo stick to the midsection, then to the back of Damian Priest. He's fled the ring now. Just look at them two with the cameras like, what? Ah! He's on top. They're both on top of the announce table. Bad Bunny goes off. Nice. Sweeps him with the kendo stick. It's what a surprise. Bad Bunny is here. Who saw that coming? Oh, Bad Bunny's got the mic. Damian Priest has hightailed it out of there. Oh, okay. He's not hosting Backlash anymore. Okay. Mi casa Puerto Rico. Damian Priest. Okay, so Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny in a street match, street fight. So he's not hosting Backlash. He's actually competing at Backlash. There you go. That's breaking news, isn't it? So Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest at Backlash. There we go. What did he say? Yeah, so basically Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest in a street fight match. So that's how they're finishing Raw. Bad Bunny on top. Street fight made for Backlash. Oh, get your final scores in, guys. What did you think? What did you think of that? Let me know. Then we can all go to bed. But yeah, that's another match made for Backlash. Another match made. What was what was the first stuff he said? What? What? Bad Bunny? It was just literally just saying that he's not going to host. He is. A lot of it was in Puerto Rican. That was a good Raw. Yeah. 7.25 says Dylan. Anna says a 7. Oh, gonna give it like. You know what? I'm gonna be fair. I enjoyed that. I know it didn't look like it in the end, but I did. Bro. Boom. 7.5 for Monday Night Raw. That's where I'm at. Dave, I enjoyed this Raw stream tonight, mate. Great. Yeah. Sorry about the end. The last 10 minutes has been a flipping nightmare for me. Trying to stay awake. I just got tired. So I do apologise for that, but that's why you watch these streams anyway, to watch me proper drop asleep on you. 7.3. Shakim says a 7.75. Bonkers says 7. No Dom or Finn to help Damien. Oh, that's a good point. Noticed that a lot lately, that they don't seem to have a run-in. But I feel that the whole point of tonight's show was to get Bad Bunny over in a match against Damien Priest at Backlash, and I think they've done that pretty well. That need Dominic. Dominic will be on SmackDown anyway, where Ray will probably be back on. Ray pulling double duty lately, which is very weird. Yeah, actually, I've scored this higher. Have I? Have you put 7.5 or did I put another hour show? We have had Dave snoring on the mic. Another hour, yeah, you'd have had me full on dropping asleep. What happens? I get tired. I have come off a 12-hour night shift and didn't really sleep that well. So, in fairness. Right then, guys, that is it. Don't want to dwell on too much. I mean, obviously, if you want to talk more about Raw, you can jump over to Daisy's chat and try and talk to them a bit more about it. But I feel like we're done. So, yeah, enjoyable Raw. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't as messy as I thought, to be quite honest with you. So 7.5, I think, is a fair reflection of what we've just seen. New championship announced, which was pretty cool. And we've got a new match for Backlash in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, it's been a good show. Anyway, I'm getting tired now, so it's time to go to bed. Yeah, great stream. Thank you for everyone what's joined. Very much appreciated. I don't know in what capacity you see me tomorrow. Unfortunately, no NXT live stream, but you will see me during the week at some point. There might be a video out tomorrow, I don't know yet. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. It's now time for me to go to bed. Thank you to everyone what's watched and joined in the chat. It's been a pleasure. Even Mike, say good night to Mike for me. I know he deserves some sleep now. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.